To PowerPoint video. And once again, I'm only given 15 minutes. So if it cuts me off, I'll go to part two. And I doubt if I'll go beyond two parts for this PowerPoint. So we have our learning objectives, understand what PowerPoint is, open and create a presentation, navigate the interface. We're going to add text. We're going to pictures. We're going to apply themes and such, and then run a slideshow. And of course, save it so that you can turn it into me. So very quickly, PowerPoint is really a presentation program that allows you to create nice presentations that can assist you in meetings, presentations. Really, that's the key word. It can be pretty much used for a slideshow at any event and such. And then you'll see the terminology there that I've already covered, but you can come back to it in just a little bit. But let me go ahead and click down in the search bar and start typing PowerPoint. And you can see PowerPoint will come up. We're going to choose blank presentation. And of course, as we go down, you can see that we're going to open up PowerPoint. I already chose a blank presentation, and so on. These are the notes that you guys can look through. I will attach these in an email, so you'll have a copy of these. I don't want to spend forever right here, but this is what we're doing. We're going to be doing everything you see in the notes that you can have available to you. They're called Intro to MS PowerPoint, okay? But I don't want to go back and forth. I'm just going to go ahead and go straight into PowerPoint, where we are given, of course, the menu bar, which changes accordingly, like it does in Word and in Excel, but they're slightly different. In the ribbon down here, which changes dependent upon the menu that you have selected. And the first thing you see is on the left is your this is called the slide view. We see where the work area is going to allow us to enter all the content. And then way down here, this comes into play later on at the bottom right, especially the one called slideshow, which looks like a little pull-down screen or a pull-up screen, however you want to look at it. But we go right here, and I'm just going to type in my first presentation. And then right here, I'm just going to put my name. Simple layout is called the title slide. This is going to be what we utilize, the title slide. Notice by default, it's basically using Aptus display font, which is very easy to read. Now what I'm going to do is on the home menu, on the ribbon, right at the top left, you're going to see new slide. Now, if I hit the top little part, it's just new slide, which by default will give you what they call the content layout here. Now, let's suppose right here I decided to do my favorite vacation spots. And I can type right in here and put I'm just putting a bunch of stuff here. Very simple. These are bulleted items. And this is a simple little slide. Pretty simple. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come right up here. Instead of hitting new slide at the top with the plus and taking the default layout, I am going to hit new slide right here. There's a little arrow, and the arrow gives you the different layouts available. I'm going to choose the one called to content. See it right there, to content, which gives me a slightly different layout right here, which is good for when we utilize things like pros and cons to college. Well, a pro for college is education, skills, socialize. A con, and I'm just typing, a con would be money. time and travel. It's you put whatever you want there. I'm just making things up. I can also go back to new slide and hit that little right here and choose one called picture with caption, which let's just see what I would put. First of all, let me find out what the picture is. It says right here, insert picture from device. Let's just do stock images. And you can go pick I'll go pick this cattle. Puts a picture of a cow there, and maybe I don't know, these slides are not necessarily related, but I'll just put got milk. And maybe I just want to, this is a photo of a cow. This is ridiculous. Don't put this down, but cows are essential in producing milk for the world. So you see, we've got a slide there, a simple little way to insert a picture. Now, we've reached the point where you start getting to thinking, well, hey, you know what? I like to put a little bit of design on this. So there is a tab on the menu bar called Design. And if you pop this open, you can get all of them. You can even go look for more designs if you so desire. But if you just mouse over each of these designs, you can see that they are adjusted accordingly. I'll just pick one right here. Now all of them are changed. As you can see, I'll go back to slide one. It changes that one to where only my first name. It's a design that is and you have a design. Now, in class, I did not create a final slide, because you should have a final slide. What I normally do is right on that first slide, I will right click and I will hit duplicate slide right there. And it has two slides that are the same. Then I drag the duplicate to the bottom. So now my first slide and my last slide are the same. Now, what you could have also done is not had this ending slide, and you could have just transitioned your way to the top. But it's easier just to probably make that slide. Now we're going to do something that we did in class. So, well, first of all, I'm going to go to the bottom right, and you're going to see a little button down here at the bottom right called Slideshow. And if I'm on slide one, here's my slideshow. And either using your mouse left clicker or your down arrow on your keyboard, you can go through all the slides. And there it is. And then it's the end of the show. Click again, and you're back out. Once again, run the slideshow. You can use your down arrow too, because when you use your down arrow, then up arrow on the keyboard can get you back to the previous one. Now notice on this particular slide, I may not want to talk about all 7 of these bulleted items at one time. So I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to come to this slide and select my content, which is the bullets. And I'm going to go over to, I'll make sure I always get to the right one, animation. And you have, again, animation is how you want to individualize each of the bullets one at a time. So if I were to say, let me just find one that's, let's try grow and turn. So if I run slideshow, when I'm in the middle of a slideshow, when I hit down at the bottom right, nothing appears until I'm ready with the mouse click or with the down arrow. And you can say, well, let's talk about this point. And until you're ready, you talk about the next point and the next point and on and on. Let's hit escape on the keyboard and we're back out. The other thing we did not discuss in class, I want to go back over here to transitions up at the top. Transitions are how you have each slide appear. Let me explain. Transitions tab. Let's just do zoom. May not be the one I want, but run slideshow. Look what it does. It's the transition of each slide. Of course, I still have my animation in there. Let me go ahead and get past, but watch this. Actually, let me escape. And I'm going to go right back to transition. And I'm sorry, transition. I'll find it. Let me bring them back out again. I don't know. Some of these are a little overkill, in my opinion, but it's all good. So this one that I applied does this, which is kind of cool. This one was the other one. You can see you can put a transition on each one. Let me get through these real fast. The others did not have a transition. So the designs were applied to the entire presentation. Your transitions and animation you can put on each particular slide. Again, folks, make sure you save your work. File, save. Find the right place to put it. I'm just going to put this one on the desktop. So I usually go browse. It's faster when you do browse and then hit desktop. And my first presentation, save it. And so you save your presentation. And that way, when you go to your email, you hit your little paper clip, attach it, and send it to me. That's if you have PowerPoint. And I may have a little bit of time to get all this done in one video. I hope you enjoyed it.